everyone, this is Miss Gales. So today is my third and final video. I am going to teach you a little bit about how to utilize Google Docs. So now that you know how to research and you know how to cite your research, you need to know how to organize your research. Now, one of my favorite features is Google Documents. So we have already created this Google Doc, and I might just give it a title, Panda Bears. Now, Google Docs is perfect for just collecting your research, okay? Now, the important thing you have to do, remember, is you want to make sure that as you collect your research, as you find links that you like, I suggest, and I've personally done this before, create a blank Google Doc. And then, okay, so I know that this is going to be all panda bears. So I'm going to find the information that I like, and so I linked this and I made sure I cited it, okay? And I might also go here and say, okay, well, I also really like this fact here that the inspiration for the WWF logo came from Chi-Chi, a giant panda that was living at the London Zoo in 1961. The same year WWF was created. So I like that too. Copy, paste. I'm going to put it in here as well. And I might even want to color code. So I'm going to walk you briefly through how to use Google Docs. Okay. So now I'm going to change something here. I just took two different quotes from the same place. So I know, okay, so this is a direct quote, and this is a direct quote, these two, and this is where I got it from. So you might want to, as you're researching, just drop some different links down. Now, basics to Google Docs. Really, all you need to know is, okay, if I want to change the type of font, okay, I can come here where it says Arial and I can change it to Times New Roman, and then I might want to change the size. Maybe I want to go a little bigger, okay? And remember, when you do that, you need to make sure you highlight the whole thing. There we go. Look at that. I changed it, okay? You can make things bolded, italicized. We tend to do that. If you notice, Giant Panda is italicized because it is the title of an article, okay? I could underline. I could even highlight this blue if I wanted. Oh, I changed the text blue, and then we'll highlight it yellow. Boom. That is hard on the eyeballs. Okay, so I'm going to go back to our original here, like that. Okay, perfect. Now, the other thing I might tell you real quick is maybe you want to list these as bullet points, okay? Or maybe you want to list these as numbers, like, okay, I have this one source, okay? So for today, that's really all I'm going to teach you in Google Docs. All right, so organizing your research, I suggest as you collect the different things that you want to use, keep them in one space, and make sure that every direct quote, a direct quote is you literally copy and pasted that whole sentence from that resource. So I put quotes around it because I know that is not my words at all. Okay? Now, I also wanted to teach you something called paraphrasing. You can also paraphrase when you are writing a report. Paraphrase is when you take some of the content, but you don't say it word from word. So for example, I might say, giant pandas are black and fluffy, and they're actually the logo for worldwildlife.org. Okay, well, that's a little bit of information that I took from this, so I might still say, okay, well, according to World Wildlife Fund. So I just like I did right here, according to World Wildlife Fund. And then you can go ahead and paraphrase in your own words. But anytime you use words from like information that's not yours and you're using it from a different source, okay, that did not come up, you did not come up with it in your own brain, you need to cite it. You need to make sure you give respect, pay your respects to the person that wrote that article, created that website. That was not your information. You didn't know that before reading it, so you need to say who you got it from. And then you can come over to Google Docs and you could use Google Docs to organize your information, and then, hey, maybe you want to start a new tab down here, okay? Oh, I'm on a brand new blank page, and now I'm going to start typing out, okay? Maybe now I want to type out my story. The panda bear is an incredible animal, okay? So, happy researching. You now are armed with 4 different research tools, a citation machine that will help you cite your work. You now know what the difference between paraphrasing and plagiarizing is. You don't want to do plagiarizing. And paraphrasing, you still have to make sure that you cite and tell where you got your information from. Then you now know how to use Google Documents to either collect and organize your information and your resources, or type your paper out and start plugging in the information that you learned in your own words, of course, or with direct quotations and a link with the resource at the bottom. So I hope this Google Classroom helps you on your journey to using and understanding how to research. So have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.